Hey sinners, today's video is going to be a continuation from my last one where I covered the chords in the CAGED system, how to link them all together. You guys were seriously helpful with helping me figure out the last couple of bits where I was messing up and not knowing what I was doing. So this is going to be focusing on the arpeggios and major pentatonic scale of 2 shapes. I'm going to be briefly covering the C shape in the key of D and also the A shape too, because it's something I want to try out. I got my little notebook here, absolutely full of stuff, so if I mess up I'm probably going to be referring to this. So starting in second position, key of D, C shape. So that's a D chord, and start off the arpeggio, which is notes 1, 3, and 5 of the major scale. Now the major scale for D is note, so that's the scale, right? So the arpeggio is just notes 1, 3, and 5. So can I sort my picking up for that? Let's try that first. Now I think this is supposed to be like a layover there, so because there's 2 notes on the 5th fret, just, you know, the 2 strings, so it's kind of hard. I need to work on that. So it uses notes 1, 3, and 5, and you can play that over the chord of D. And with these arpeggios you can use double stops. Now anyone who saw my attempt at the improv for the G major scale positions, you would have saw that I absolutely loved using double stops. Like, I had a lot of fun with it. So arpeggios mean you can play 2 adjacent notes together to create a double stop. So it's 2 and 3. So you know, they all sound like D, right? Because they all use the notes. So you can skip notes and play double stops too. So like, there is absolutely no way I'm picking that correctly. Like, it does work. Again, this is just me experimenting, making sure I can actually understand what I'm doing. No, that's not right. Same. No. Yeah, okay. So that's handy to know. Okay. I wouldn't know how to pick those properly, because I'd have to use my fingers for that, and I'm terrible using my fingers. So, but it's possible, which is really cool. And then obviously you can play chords with them, because it's just notes 1, 3, and 5, and that makes up chords, so, well, basic chords anyway. And then, yeah, so that's all possible. Then there's the pentatonic scale, which is just adding in notes 2 and 6 from, you take the arpeggio 1, 3, and 5 and then add in notes 2 and 6, because it's pentatonic's 5 notes and arpeggio is only 3. So that would be I absolutely love that pentatonic scale, by the way. Okay, so that's that is the C shape, and the A shape is here. It's also a D. just because it's in the same. All the same rules apply, so it's 1, 3, and 5, so... Oh, I've got to figure out... How do you fret that? I'm having to like individually move my pinky finger to the individual notes because I cannot lay that over with my pinky finger because it just sounds terrible. So yeah, I'm just gonna use my other fingers for now because I have no idea. Okay. Anyway, that is the arpeggio for that. And the pentatonic scale here is... Oh. No. That is incorrect. Let me try that again. Wait, am I on the right note? 5, 7, 5, yeah. Okay, so that is the pentatonic scale. The double stops all work here, so... How'd that work? Hang on. Yeah, that does work. So all the double stops there, and then... I can't... Can I reach that? No, that's wrong. Yeah, all of those work too. Obviously it's just taking me a minute to figure it out. Okay, so again, that's the arpeggio is 1, 3, and 5, and then the pentatonic is 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. Yeah, okay. So basically we just don't like 4 and 7. That's fine. Okay, now this is the bit where I don't know. Here I've got it says that we can combine them because we know 2 shapes, which is great. Now it's trying to figure out how to do that. So it says we can slide between them. So what I take that is if I start playing and then I want to slide into the A position, so I can just start playing notes from there as well. So if I try from the C position, just the pentatonic to start. No, do I want to start with pentatonic? We'll start with the pentatonic because I'm more familiar with it. Okay, so if I start with... This is on the 3rd string, so I'm going to go... I'm on 4, so I can go up to 7. Wait, hang on. That sounded okay. I wonder if I can... Yeah, because they're all the same notes, right? So if I just... Okay, so that's how you link them together, and then obviously with the G position you could continue linking that. So it essentially goes from, you know, pretty low down here to like pretty high up here, depending on, you know, what position I want to go to. So theoretically, I could run from all the way down here to all the way up here, you know, like round here, like, what do I want that? I want that here, I think. No, it's taking me a minute. So if I wanted to do a run all the way from down here, up here, and in the key of G, I would just use the CAGED system starting from the 2nd position, going all the way through. you know, all of those, but I could do it through the major pentatonic scale, or I could do it through the arpeggio. So I'm going to quickly attempt the arpeggio. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Where is it? There it is. So, no. So that's string 3. And it works the same. It's all the same notes, it's just in a different position. And I'm kind of starting to see now why that would be so helpful, because it means I can still play the same notes just slightly higher up if I need them to be. Because obviously I can't play everything in D just in one position, because it would sound kind of, you know, it kind of suck, right? Like, if I can move it up into a position where I'm going to be, like, it would be really uncomfortable to play as well, because if I'm, like, playing up here, but I only know it down here, like, that's going to be really awkward. Like, if I'm playing, you know. So that's really helpful to know about. It's going to take me a while to kind of wrap my head around it and kind of mess around with it and see how I can, you know, incorporate it all, because there's so much, right? There's so much to it. I'm wondering, can you, like, mix double stops? So if I go, like... No. That's not right. That's not right at all. It should be 2 and 4. And then, what is that? 4 and 5. I assume you can do stuff like that. So if I'm playing up here and I wanted to, like, do a double stop, but then, like, needed to go down here for some reason, but I wanted to, like, do it in double stops, I assume I can do it the same way. I'm making a lot of assumptions at this point because I'm just trying to, you know, make sure I'm getting it. And obviously, if I were to learn all the other arpeggios for different shapes, so if I started for C, so, you know, I can't do that. Yes, I can. So then I could just learn all the arpeggios for that using notes 1, 3, and 5, you know, working around that, and then obviously learn all the pentatonic scales, which is 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. You know, I assume I can just do the same thing with that. I've probably repeated myself like 50 times, but again, I'm just trying to figure it out. So that is my brief understanding of arpeggios and the pentatonic scales and double stops and the chords and how they all work. Hopefully I've understood this right. If I haven't, please do correct me if I'm wrong. Like, you know, I'm not going to take it to heart. I want to learn, I want to improve. So, literally, if there's anything, please let me know and I will work at it, you know. Cheers.